Another tactic that the narcissists use that y'all already know about is they try to destroy your sense of validation. We all know about that. Y'all know I try to break this down to a science. The validation part is tied to the love bomb phase. Like, they make you think that they mean the world to you mean the world to them, they mean the world to you. They see you better than anybody's ever seen you. So when they try to tie that to the validation later, that's when they try to mess with your head and try to make it seem like everything you do don't mean nothing. But look, the narcissists don't always win, because see, that be backfiring on confident people that's been around. Like for instance, I'm a confident person. I've always been well received wherever I went. So when I run into somebody that act like everything I do don't mean nothing, it's kind of weird. Like, nah. And then what make that weirder is like the narcissists be wanting credit for like putting blocks together and being able to read Cat in the Hat. Like, they want to get credit for like small things that don't even mean nothing. But they won't give you credit for like big monumental things that you've been doing your whole life though. That's why they horrible for like independent people and entrepreneurs and stuff like that, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, if you sitting up here all ducked off to yourself making it happen, and then you entertain this one person and bring them into your ducked off world and they act like everything you do don't mean nothing. I think these people don't be knowing that you already confident, you already know what you're doing. You give yourself a pat on the back. Sometimes they'll even stop you from giving yourself a pat on the back. Like, that way, I seen what you did, but I mean, did you think that was something? And you like, kinda. It's like, nah, not really. And then it's like, after you look up for so long, you realize you're dealing with a hater. You're dealing with somebody that if you knew they felt this way about every little thing you did, you wouldn't even talk to them. But they spring that part on you later when they start doing the devaluing. If you're an entrepreneur or a hustler, it's like a business decision to not fool with a narcissist. It's like bad for business. You know what I'm saying? Not only for your soul and your spirit, and not only do it leave a scar, it's bad for your business. Like, you'll be in a hole, like, as far as your hustles and your grinds and stuff you're trying to focus on. It's all about controlling you and critiquing everything and keeping you drained and keeping you away from your power. But that's the part where it's kind of immature, because you've met people that get around you and act like they don't see what you're doing and all that. So you'll feel that from somebody you're supposed to be trying to be in a relationship, and you like, wait a minute. My little hater homeboys used to do stuff like that. This kind of weird. Something wrong with you. Why it's important that you know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, that stuff will work. Like, it worked on me when I was younger. People acting like their validation meant the most to me, and people teaming up and acting like their validation was put together and all that. But like, now that I got a little older, I'm a little experienced, I know that's one of the first things. That's like kind of like basic narcissism. That's like narcissism 101. Like, they try to act like everything you do don't mean nothing. But what they don't know is you could be playing humble and know what you're doing. You know you busting moves, so that's how if you know yourself, you be like, nah, like, let me just back out from this, because you're trying to destroy my sense of validation. That's kind of like hater, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really call you a hater, because you're gonna say I'm calling you a hater, but you're being a hater.